What's up, everybody? I'm David Hain. Welcome to episode 72 of the A to D From Addict to Disciple podcast. If you would like one-on-one counseling or to launch or join a group using these podcasts or the From Ashes to Destiny curriculum, please send me a message by email at davidfromatod@gmail.com or go to my website www.fromatod.org and click on the contact page. You can find the From Ashes to Destiny curriculum on Amazon in paperback and as an ebook on Kindle. When we come back, we'll get into this episode entitled Happiness is an Inside Job. Welcome back to episode 72 of the A to D From Addict to Disciple podcast, entitled Happiness is an Inside Job. The title for today's episode is a quote attributed to William Arthur Ward, an American motivational writer who wrote over 100 articles for publications like the Reader's Digest in the 1900s. I'm going to include several of his quotes and other motivational speakers' quotes in today's episode to inspire you to do the inside job of happiness. Are you happy with your life? Are you happy today? Do you enjoy being alive? Shaw, how's that for opening questions? You see, true happiness is not something to search for, something that money can buy, or something that is fixed and will always be there. To find happiness, we need to look inside and also transform our attitudes inside so that when we look at things, we have a lens of happiness to see our circumstances and surroundings through that lens. Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, once said, and I quote, "Most people are about as happy as they make their minds to be." So here's my first question then. Are you ready to make up your mind to be happy? Could you make up your mind to enjoy singing along to Bobby McFerrin's song, "Don't Worry, Be Happy"? Listen to the verse. Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry, be happy. In every life we have some trouble, but when you worry, you make it double. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy now. Are you ready to be happy now? Or are you sitting there thinking, David, how do we leave our worries behind? How do we move on from trouble that comes our way? How do we find happiness when it seems so elusive and temporary? Well, for the meat of today's episode, I've turned to an article from Psychology Today posted on April 27th, 2012 by Barton Goldsmith, entitled 10 Simple Ways to Find Happiness. See, I'm going to come from the premise that we all want to feel happy, and each of us has different ways of getting there. So as you listen to these 10 steps of ways to find happiness, maybe only 5 apply to things you can do, maybe all 10. But I want to encourage you to pay attention to the ones that you think will make a difference in your life. Are you ready? Here's number 1. Be with others who make you smile. Pretty simple, huh? I want to start by asking you, what sort of people do you associate with? Who do you hang around with? One of the easiest first ways to be happy is to be around people who are happy and make you smile. So view the people that you hang around with like the weather. Are your friends and family people who are basking in the sun and enjoying life? Or are they people who act like every day is a cloudy day? You know, those people who tend to rain on your parade. Well, They don't only rain on your parade, but their attitudes will rub off on you all the time. So I want to urge you to find the people who make you smile. They can make your dark days feel bright, like bringing the dawn of a new day in the middle of your darkness. William Arthur Ward said, and I quote, "A warm smile is the universal language of kindness." So hang around with people who make you smile. Number 2, hold on to your values. As you establish your recovery, it's important to establish core values that will help you stay clean and sober. This keeps your foundation strong, and if your foundation is life is good, then you'll be standing on a solid rock that withstands the storms of life. Zig Ziglar, the American author and motivational speaker, said this, quote, "The chief cause of failure and unhappiness is trading what you want most for what you want right now." Are you ready to hold on to your core values instead of trading them off for instant gratification? Number 3, accept the good. Look at your life and focus on the positive things that are happening in your life right now. We can get too caught up looking for perfection and end up missing the good stuff because we always want what's better. So focus on the little things that make you smile or laugh and treasure the everyday joys in life. Maybe keep a journal of these little things that you're grateful for so that you can look back on them on the cloudy days. Persian astronomer and philosopher Omar Khayyam once wrote, "Be happy for this moment. This moment is your life." Can you focus on the good? Can you accept the good and stay in this moment and celebrate your life? Number 4, imagine the best. I want to ask you, have you given up on your dreams? If so, I want to urge you to dream again and dream bigger. Don't let life's small disappointments and setbacks change your view of your future. Picture yourself succeeding in the areas that you want success. William Arthur Ward wrote, "If you can imagine it, you can achieve it. If you can dream it, you can become it." Are you ready to imagine the best? Are you ready to dream bigger dreams? You can achieve them and become them. Number 5, do things you love. Here I want to urge you to pay attention to your 5 senses and do things every day that you love, touch, feel, hear, and taste. By doing things that you love, you keep your juices flowing and your future growing. Greek philosopher Aristotle said, "Happiness depends upon ourselves." Do you agree with that? Happiness depends upon yourself. So do the things you love and you will be happy. Number 6, find purpose. Typically, as we get caught up in addiction, we lose all direction in life. Our purpose every day can simply be hustling up the money to get our next high. A good way to find a new purpose in recovery is to begin to give back to others still caught up in addiction. Or we can simply lend a hand to anyone who needs help in the smallest way. Small acts of kindness to strangers can give us a feeling of purpose, especially when you feel you've lost your way, lost your family, lost your hope. Seek ways to give to others and impact their happiness and see how it affects yours. The Dalai Lama once said, "I believe compassion to be one of the few things we can practice that will bring immediate and long-term happiness to our lives." Are you ready to practice compassion, to find purpose in helping others? Number 7, listen to your heart. Even when your mind is spinning and friends, family, and counselors are just trying to tell you what's best for you to do, remember that you know what gives you a sense of fulfillment. So listen to your heart and trust your gut. You know what you need to do to find fulfillment that's important to you. And Princess Diana is quoted as saying, "Only do what your heart tells you." Shaw, are you ready to do just what your heart tells you and not what all those other voices are trying to force you to do? Number 8, push yourself, not others. One of the biggest challenges in recovery is when we begin to make amends and we hope for full reconciliation with those we've hurt in our addiction. I want to urge you to focus on yourself to find fulfillment. Stop blaming others or the world, and you'll find your answers much sooner. Take those baby steps and keep moving forward. Even the smallest stream that is flowing flows into a river or a sea or an ocean. Zig Ziglar put it this way, and I quote, "Happiness is the ability to move forward knowing the future will be better than the past." Are you ready to find that ability to move forward knowing that your future will be better and brighter? Well, if so, that would involve step 9, which is be open to change. In recovery, you are in the process of change. You've got new friends, new living situations, new meetings, new people that we need to stay connected to, and a lot of our future seems unknown. But I want to encourage you to look forward to circumstances changing because they bring new opportunities. William Arthur Ward said, and I quote, "Opportunities are like sunrises. If you wait too long, you'll miss them." Are you ready to grab a hold of your opportunities? Are you ready to risk change and catch those sunrises before you miss them? Number 10, bask in the simple pleasures. Again, this is urging you to focus on those things that make you smile. These simple pleasures are your new treasures. So stay in the moment and enjoy the happiness and laughter it brings. Indian actress Kareena Kapoor Khan once said, "Life is full of happiness and tears. Be strong and have faith." Do you have the strength and the faith to bask in the simple pleasures of life? To smile with the happiness, to cry in the sadness, but to stay strong. I'd like to close with one final thought from Ziglar. He said, "It makes no difference where you go, there you are. And it makes a difference what you have. There's always more to want. Until you are happy with who you are, you will never be happy because of what you have." Thanks for listening to this episode of the A to D from Addict to Disciple podcast. If you enjoy these podcasts, please share the link with your friends. If you'd like to support our work with people caught in the snare of addiction, homelessness, or incarceration around the world, click on the support link in this episode's description. Your donation of any amount could change a life. Tune in Monday for our next episode, and as always, stay safe and stay strong.